รายการต่อไปนี้เป็นรายการทั่วไปสามารถรับชมได้ทุกวัย
ready to take the acclaim and take the three-handle trophy that is the original League Cup. And here's the man who's made it all possible, the manager, Erik ten Hag. Here comes the handover. Whereas you look at somebody like Luke Shaw, it's his first ever major trophy. David De Gea has even won this one before back in 2017. But Erik ten Hag, what a culture change he's brought at Manchester United. There have probably been key markers along the way in that, when he stood up to Cristiano Ronaldo, when he stood up to Marcus Rashford, when he was late for a game at Wolves, which he ended up coming on and winning. And really there's no doubt now who's in charge. Manchester United reaping the benefits of that. So Manchester United winners of the Carabao Cup 2023.
And they continue their celebrations up out on the balcony. It's all on the big screen here for the Manchester United fans. And it goes to the manager, Erik ten Hag. And that probably gets the biggest cheer of all of those men lifting that trophy. And interestingly, Roy, when they came up onto that balcony at the start, the biggest cheer from the United fans was for the manager.
Yeah, I think they realise what a brilliant job he's done in such a short space of time. He was brought in to try and obviously rebuild the club, get him to compete a bit more. Obviously what's gone on the last few years, the team have been, do you know what? I've said I've been really critical. I kind of dislike what they stood for the last few years. They weren't a team, they weren't in it together. Obviously issues on and off the pitch. But what the manager's done in this short space of time is fantastic. They've recruited well, they've got a spirit. We saw today they want
us back to the club, the way they belong.
Do you think that he hasn't got the aura of Sir Alex Ferguson yet because of the longevity of Ferguson? But does he start to have an aura now?
You need to have the backup of the fans as a manager, but you know it's a very quick game. Now it's fine. 6 months time, remember Ranieri at Leicester. He won the league. 6 months later, he was sacked. So you know, as a manager, you never know. You have the result that you take game by game.
I just think when you look at that market, you look at Alex Ferguson, you knew he was in charge of Manchester United. I think you look at Ten Hag now, and you think he's in charge of Manchester United now. It doesn't matter who comes in. There's no player bigger than Ten Hag at Manchester United. I think that's what Manchester United have been crying out for a long time.
And when you think of the bad staff they had, you know, you're thinking lack of confidence, the belief, imagine, from the supporters. After such a difficult start to the season, where they were really poor, didn't perform, the recovery from the good players, the manager, staff, then again, fantastic. Get their hands on a trophy, but in the next few years, you hope United also get back to competing and winning league titles and competing in the Champions League.
And also, it takes time to build the club, to be the team, for a manager. You know, people are very impatient most of the time, but you need to wait. You need to wait at least 2-3 years working with the same players, with the same manager, with the same idea, the same philosophy, until you get the result. You can't get results in 6 months. It doesn't happen in football.
Yeah, totally agree. I think they've been patient. It wasn't great at the beginning, but there was a lot of stuff going on. And he settled it all down, and he stayed strong through all the things that went on with Ronaldo and everybody else. He and now they're reaping the benefits of that.
And what he has come across through the media, he seems like a really honest guy. And I think the players appreciated that. He wasn't bluffing anybody. He said there's a bit of work to be done. He's made some big changes at the club. You know, he's got rid of big personalities. He's got Maguire, he's made big changes. But he's getting rewards because ultimately he's here to win trophies.
But he's got respect from the players with what he did with Ronaldo.
Yeah, of course.
Mostly. Because when a manager do something like that with a player like Ronaldo, the players say, well, he's got the respect.
But he's also done it as they lift the trophy. Just the final one. I tell you what, we'll come back to talking about Eric Ten Hag because we'll have plenty of time to do that as the Manchester United players celebrate in front.
FA Cup winner, after surely running Manu close for the player of the match honours himself. It's a fierce rivalry, the Manchester one, but this has been by and large verging on a friendly final. Team played in a good spirit, well refereed by Andy Madley and his team. Nothing too taxing or testing for them. Manchester United now get the handshakes, the first feelings of celebration before the trophy is lifted. They've ended City's 35-game unbeaten run in all competitions. They've ended Rodri's run of 74 games without defeat. And they've stopped City winning the double in successive seasons. That will all mean an awful lot, but not as much as winning the FA Cup itself does and qualifying for Europe, which was an absolute must when you're Manchester United. Cheer greets the sight of Sir Alex Ferguson on the Wembley screens. And there at the back of the queue is the captain Bruno Fernandes, who will become the 8th different Manchester United FA Cup winning captain. Following Charlie Roberts, Johnny Carey, Noel Cantwell, Martin Buchan, Brian Robson, Steve Bruce, Eric Cantona, Roy Keane and Wayne Rooney. Just one behind Arsenal, 13 FA Cup successes. Whether they're going by trains up the motorway or by country roads, United fans will be singing their songs all the way and into Europe next.